Hey everybody, I just made a 10-minute video with extreme detail about what I'm going to try to tell you in 2 minutes here. I take blood pressure and cholesterol medicine, and I've been going to my primary care doctor since 2014, taking the same medicine. In 2024, my cardiologist kept me on the same medicine but just switched the schedule so that the pills I was taking in the morning I take at night, and the ones at night I take in the morning. Before we got on the trail, I called my primary care office and told them I needed a refill because I was going to hike the Appalachian Trail again. In 2023, they gave me a 180-day prescription, which got me through my hike. But my primary care doctor had just left the practice. So they wanted me to come in, except I wasn't in Florida anymore because I was already on the trail when the prescriptions ran out. And that office had my records because in 2024 I had seen my cardiologist and done an EKG and a stress test in December. And the stress test was funny because the tech that gave it to me said he had never seen anybody that took 23 minutes on the treadmill to get their heart rate to 155. That for a 57-year-old, that was probably the healthiest one he had seen ever. Well, that boils down to going to a town every 30 days, taking an Uber or a shuttle, sometimes spending the night in towns that we weren't even going to visit, just to fill a prescription for blood pressure and cholesterol medicines that I've been taking for over 10 years now. And here we are up in Massachusetts, getting ready to go into Vermont this week. And I'm on the hunt again for another stop-in visit to get refills on the same medicine that I've been taking forever. One interesting note is one of the first places that we went to, or I went to, was a CVS Minute Clinic. And the lady there was super nice. She was a hiker. And she said, well, all of these places have a policy now where we only prescribe medicine for 30 days. But Minute Clinics are all the way up the Appalachian Trail. They can look at this record and you shouldn't have any problems. Well, the problem is there aren't doctors or PAs in all of the Minute Clinics. It's a virtual visit. And when you're on the trail and you want to do a virtual visit, you have to use a private Wi-Fi network. Well, out here in no man's land, as I explained in another video, Wi-Fi doesn't mean a private network. It means it's a public hotspot on a network like AT&T or Verizon. That's not private. So virtual visits don't work when you're on the trail unless you get extremely lucky and find one. And I haven't found one yet. So you're in luck because we have CVS Minute Clinics everywhere, hasn't helped. So, healthcare in this country is screwed up. If you're not on Medicare or Medicaid, which is getting screwed up right now anyway, no insurance company will insure one person outside of a group plan unless you go through the ACA or healthcare.gov. And by the way, that is a godsend for those of us who aren't on group plans, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to get insurance at all. But that's $1,100 a month. And even that doesn't have any benefit for things like an extended trip away from a doctor in a situation like mine. So, if you're gonna hike the Appalachian Trail, don't leave home until your primary care doctor sees you and knows what you're doing and has agreed to send prescriptions for the length of your hike to the towns that you'll pass as you hike the Appalachian Trail. Well, that was shorter than 10 minutes. Public service announcement. I'm breathing hard, but my heartbeat is 92. Feeling good. Have a nice day.